Hello Wolves! We've had one hell of a week. First with the divorce of Sony and Marvel, and then with the announcements at D23. If you are a Marvel fan, then this week has been a wobbly one. One of the announcements at D23 was the official release date for Black Panther 2. Set to be released the 6th of May 2022. It's set around phase 5, I believe, and it could be the start of that phase. No title or description or new casting news has been released yet, obviously. But what we do know is that the writer and director from the previous film is back, and that a lot of the cast are coming back as well. So with this date, we have our first film in phase 5. So today's video is all about my predictions for phase 5. We're just going to have a look at some of the films and TV shows that I believe will be in the next MCU phase. First up, we have Captain Marvel 2. This is an obvious one, it has been confirmed. Of course, with the first being a mega smash hit, they're going to do a second. And although I am not the biggest fan of how they bigged up the character to be the strongest Avenger, which will undoubtedly change now that the Eternals are a thing, I enjoyed the movie, it was still a good movie. The fact that they bigged her up before bigging up the female characters that they already had annoyed me, that's all. Obviously it's going to get a couple of sequels, it was a big hit for the box office, and going forward it looks like she will be the face of the Avengers franchise. Guardians of the Galaxy 3 has also been confirmed. All of the cast are back, not too sure about Gamora, don't know what they're doing with her, and of course James Gunn is back to write and direct. We'll have to wait until Suicide Squad is finished before he even starts Guardians of the Galaxy 3, but I am completely fine with that. Please do not rush Suicide Squad. Take your time, breathe it in, think, this is working, that's not, let's change the Joker. Don't fucking touch the Joker. Well, I've heard he's not in it anyway, but let them have some time for Suicide Squad and Guardians 3. Speaking of as Guardians of the Galaxy, I have no idea whether Thor is going to be in this film. I have a feeling he won't be. But what we do know is that this is 100% set after Thor, Love and Thunder. Was it Thunder and Love? They mean the same thing. We know it's set after that. Okay, the Hulk. Now, me being a thicko, I didn't realise that the Hulk was not completely owned by Marvel Studios. I only recently found this out, which is why they haven't done a standalone film since 2008. But while they can't make a movie, they could make a Disney Plus show. Especially now that She-Hulk is a thing, we could have Bruce in that TV show. I mean, they are cousins, they're gonna, see each other, and he is the one that infects her initially, so if he's not in that show, I'll be very surprised. An original show for Bruce would be amazing. I love Mark Ruffalo, and it's a shame that we haven't had a standalone film for him. The Edward Norton one was okay. I kind of prefer 2003's more. I don't know if that's a good thing. I feel weird announcing that to the world, but I did prefer that more than I did the 2008 one. But like I said, Jennifer would not be She-Hulk without Bruce, literally. So he kind of has to be in that show, maybe get a spin-off of his own. Bruce Adventures, the Adventures of Bruce. If they are doing individual theme songs for these shows, which I hope, I love title sequences and shows, I really want them to use the theme from the 2003 Hulk. I don't know why, but this song is always stuck in my head. I don't know, if I can play a bit I will, without copyright. So this has to be the theme song to the Hulk TV show, or maybe even She-Hulk. I'll be fine with that as well. Beautiful. Danny Elfman, you knock it out of the park again, mate. I really hope we get title sequences for these Disney Plus shows. Come on. I just don't know why. I love title sequences. The more elaborate the better. Avengers 5 is obviously going to be a thing, but if it's in phase 5, I'm not 100% sure. We've just come off the back end of 2 mega Avengers films, so I don't know if they'll want to put one in phase 5. I obviously know phase 4 is before, but it's so short that I don't know. Again, with the obviously, we will have a complete new roster of Avengers. No more Tony, Cap or Black Widow, and instead we'll get Captain Marvel, which I'm super happy for. And, well, we won't get the Steve Rogers version of Captain America, but we will get the Sam Wilson version. Confirmed at Comic Con was the reboot of Blade, starring Mahershala Ali as the title character. Again, like most of this list, no release date has been given, but it's pretty safe to say that it will be in Phase 5, because I think they have officially confirmed that that is all of Phase 4 now, with the announcement of the 3 new Disney Plus shows that they kind of like tagged on at the end. Another likely sequel is Ant-Man 3. I love the Ant-Man series, but unfortunately it's not a big hitter at the box office. But I would be a bit upset if they didn't round out the series with a sequel, because everyone's at least got a trilogy so far, minus the Hulk, and Thor is going for a 4th one. But you know what I mean, everyone's got 3 movies to play around with. If they don't want to give you a movie, maybe they'll give you a Disney Plus show. I'm really excited for these Disney Plus shows because it's 6 hours for these characters. It's not 20 minutes like with Wanda. We're getting 6 hours, and the concept for that, I know I'm going off topic, but the concept for WandaVision seems so wacky and dark, really dark, that I know I'm going to love it straight away. I mean, apparently it's all in her head, and the poster was released. I'll put a poster up if I can find it, and it kind of looks like housewifey dream sequence, and it's gonna be sad but also awesome because I love Elizabeth Olsen and Paul Bettany. Back on to Ant-Man. Scott was basically the saviour of the universe in Endgame. I mean, I know Iron Man did a lot, but if it wasn't for Scott, none of them would have come back. Let's not forget that. All the rats, but Scott did help. Speaking of Ant-Man, let's move on to his daughter, Cassie. Now in the comics, Cassie does turn out to be her own superhero, Stature. She has many name changes, but we'll just stick with Stature. And because of the time jump in Endgame, she's now a teenager, the right age to play Stature. And we have been teased Young Avengers, so I believe that we will be getting a Young Avengers film. Shuri, Harley, Morgan when she's older, Cassie, Miss Marvel's come to the universe now, so we've got Kamala, trying to think of teenagers, Ironheart maybe if she comes to the universe, we've got Peter if Sony and Disney get their head out their arses, and we've got a little group there of teenage Avengers that Peter could lead, or maybe even Shuri, and I think that would be a really good direction. I think it would be better if it was a TV show. Spider-Man 3, I don't know what's happening with Spider-Man 3. We're apparently getting a Spider-Man 3, but it just might not be in the MCU. I've left it on this list because I have hope that they will figure out a deal and stop being childish, because this Spider-Man character in the MCU is one of the better incarnations of him, especially Amazing Spider-Man. So get your head out your arses, come to an agreement, even if Disney does not like this agreement, live with it, because you've got a character here that has been the face of a lot of the MCU films, and kids love Spider-Man. Captain America 4 is possible with Sam Wilson as the title character, but I am not sure whether they'll go for a film or a TV show, because they've got The Falcon and the Winter Soldier being the first Disney Plus show. Maybe they'll do a season 2 where they'll change it to Captain America and the Winter Soldier, because I hear that he's not Captain America in this show, he's learning to adapt, learning to become Captain America. So maybe that's something they'll do, because as we know, these shows are all tied into the films, so him having a show instead of a film is not that big of a deal. Okay, the Netflix shows. There have been rumours that these shows will be back on Disney Plus, whether as new seasons or just re-uploaded to Disney Plus, I don't know. But with the announcement that She-Hulk is going to be a thing, she is a lawyer, Matt Murdock is a lawyer, it is a good way to bring those shows back, even if it's just Daredevil, and you can work the others in. Don't give up on those shows. You spent a lot of time on those shows, a lot of people love those shows, a lot of people are angry when they were cancelled. Bring them back. At the end of Comic Con, Kevin Feige teased Fantastic Four and the X-Men.
They even have time to talk about the Fantastic Four. There's no time left to talk about mutants and how mutants.
While I've heard rumours that Fantastic Four will be in Phase 5, which I'm sure they will be, but I'm not sure we will get a full first family film straight away. If anything, maybe it'll be a little cheeky mention of a character. I think if anything we will get them towards the end of phase 5, start of phase 6. I don't think they're gonna make a full appearance yet. And with X-Men, I believe that there will be drips and drabs of mutants. It depends how they create the mutants, which will be a video soon. Shameless plug. If they use the multiverse way, then they don't really need to do drips and drabs. But if they do the actual they were created way, drips and drabs. They have, oh look, there's Kitty Pryde, oh look, there's Wolverine, oh look, there's Quicksilver, oh my god, he's alive. You know, it's drips and drabs. I don't think they're going to go straight in with a X-Men, Fantastic Four, because they've already got established characters that they need to establish more before they just jump onto a new franchise. A Nick Fury show has been teased. Again, I don't know what the hell's happening with Spider-Man, but at the end credits of Spider-Man Far From Home, we were teased a Nick Fury show, possibly about the Kree and Skrulls. I don't know what's happening there. I mean, I'd love it. Who wouldn't want to watch Samuel L. Jackson for 6 hours straight, trying to say motherfucker but not actually saying it because it's kind of a kid show. And finally, we could possibly be getting an Iron Lad or Iron Heart movie, maybe even both, because you don't have to have just one iron suit in the MCU, as we know from Rescue and War Machine or Iron Patriot. Maybe we could have both of them appear. I definitely want Harley to be Iron Lad, just because him being at the funeral was nice and everything, but it seemed a bit showy, like, ooh, look who we have. I feel like they're going to do something with that, which I'm 100% on board with. Okay, so that's it for phase 5. I do have some more suggestions for phase 5, like A-Force, which I don't know if it was a tease in Endgame or they were just like females minus Natasha. I don't know. Nova is kind of been confirmed, but no phases yet, which makes sense. I don't think it'll be a phase 5 film, maybe a phase 6. Saying phase so much is super hard. If anything, maybe a TV show, I don't know. Pet Avengers, fingers crossed, Rocket Raccoon leading the tribe with Goose the cat. And finally Deadpool. I don't know what's happened with Deadpool. There were rumours he'd be in the Black Widow film, which I'm sure is super awkward for the actors. There were rumours that he was going to be in Spider-Man 3, which, what the hell's happening now? I don't know. I think it's going to be the least expected film. Maybe it will be Black Widow. Maybe he'll be in a post-credit just popping up being like, hi guys. So that is it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I want to know your predictions for phase 5. Leave them down below. If you agree with any, let me know. If you have any video suggestions, let me know. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, thumbs down if you didn't. It's your opinion. Subscribe to my channel if you like this video, because I do videos like this every single week. Click that bell if you want to be notified when I upload. I have a Twitter, Instagram and a Tumblr that you can follow if you want to. No one's forcing you yet. And I will have a how the X-Men will be entering the MCU video up soon. And a Black Cat origin video, but mostly the other one. If you want to watch that, click that bell. Make sure to subscribe and I will see you next time. Bye little wolves.